Here's a game. Let's say hello. Sergium is black. Let's put on the coordinates. Let's look at the game info. Probably, yeah, reverse Komi, so have to overcome the Komi. I'm going to start with a 4-4 point here. And black plays a dual 3-3, so let's see which one he encloses. He doesn't enclose, so it's better to approach these unbalanced corners than to defend here. Is that true? Well, I guess this becomes unbalanced because he's approached it, so let's defend here. I feel more comfortable defending my corner anyway, and I'll still have at least one of these to approach. So he's going to play a lot of moves, I guess, and not respond. Okay, now I can approach. I think I'll approach on this side just to break up any potential I may have over here, or I could approach on this side. And worry about this one later. Okay, so he pincers me, so I'm going to lean on his stone. Let's look at where the ladder goes. When he pushes and I block, he cuts. I'll catch it on the ladder. It'll go like this, hitting into the 4-4 point. So it'll hit into this stone. So I have the ladder here. So I can always block there. Yeah, if he pushes, I have to keep cutting. I can also take the corner away in one move. I can try and keep him low over here. And then jump in the middle here. Pincer his pincering stone. And take away a base from this stone. He's got two isolated stones on this side of the board. I still have the cut here. Okay, he gets a free move there, that's true. And then he's going to push up like that. I think I want to just block solidly here. If he cuts, I will accept the loss of that stone to get this one. Then we will cover here. What's the best way to take these stones? I'm going to jump out here, here. Let's jump once first and then figure out what to do with this stone. I mean, I could cut these two stones apart because they're a knight's move. A knight's move apart. Okay, I'm going to Hane on this side and drop down here. Take the base away. I could kick on the other side. I think I will. Play on top over here. So he did scoop out my corner there, but I got a lot on the top here. And yeah, let's go ahead and cover here and then just jump out. I don't think those stones have anywhere to go. I'm going to do what I can to prove that. He might try to live in that small space there. That's very interesting. Okay, let's get a little more pressure on these stones here. Threaten to take here. And just jump out here. So I'm keeping those surrounded. This cut should not matter, but well, now I have to make sure I'm alive. So this turns into a capturing race. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties outside and a shared liberty. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties outside and a shared liberty. Let's go here first. Gives me some extra liberties in the back here. And I'll just start killing these stones here. Okay, he's going to connect up. He will have 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties. 5, 6, 7, 8, huh? Let's peep. And cover. After I cover, he will have 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties, 5, 6, 7. And I will only have 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Okay, I'm going to continue to play here and force him to capture if I can. Looks like I have to sacrifice those stones, but I will get a solid wall here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus he connects to those. 1, 2, 3. So let's play a big move elsewhere now. Let's do the high approach here. Connect solidly. Then, yeah, I've already got this extension stone in place, but let's not let him take it. So he finally comes back and plays there here. So I can maybe cause a little trouble here since he extended once too far. They're just supposed to do a two-space jump there. Let's turn here first. Or just a one-space jump, and he did a two-space. Then we will cap here. So if he turns, I come up and I'm connected. It goes on this side. He can capture those stones. So I want to save them. So I go here. He turns, I'll connect. I'm giving up an awful lot, but I think I will sacrifice those stones in the interest of building a big area here. Okay, he doesn't mind. He doesn't mind. Here, let's get an extension. Let's kick here first. Doesn't mind that either. My, oh my. Let's play on top. I don't usually go for these giant center games, but he seems to want me to take the center. Okay, so he finally played a move I can understand that gives him some territory down here. Now let's cap that. Yeah, I was also looking to jump in here. What's the best way to keep him low on this side? Like this, I guess. Okay, well, that's looking pretty good to me. Let's first of all make sure the corner is safe. So I'm going to drop down around the sides of the corner. Okay, we will just cap here. And which way to block? I think you do knight's moves to keep him running like this. And yeah, if I don't get everything, that's okay, as long as I live and I get most of this. So there also is the idea of cutting him off here, but I don't think that quite works here. Let's push here once. So now the cut does work, right? Ah, no, he can connect up on the other side. Okay. So he connected up. Let's build a solid wall here. And let's see, I need to stay connected here. Boom, boom, boom. So let's just drop down over here. And, oh, well, we're not going to let him poke in there. Or there. Yeah, he can capture that stone. Actually, he turned the way that allows me to save them. I might as well save them. Might as well. Could have just taken them. They were on offer. Okay, so now he's going to try and cause trouble by jumping in here. Let's see if we keep those surrounded. Well, it'll be an interesting game. I don't really know how to count this one. So I'm going to drop down on this side. And drop down on this side. So those stones are, yeah, not doing anything. I mean, if he cuts off my group from my other living group, then that should be okay, right? And let's drop down on this side. Okay, so we can do the monkey jump here. Should I cut first? There we go. And let's see, we can do the same thing over here. All the monkeys. We get all the monkeys. And we can do the same thing over here. Now this is interesting too, because there's a cutting point there. But I didn't surround the top. Ah, he did. Okay, let's surround the top there. Make sure this all's connected. So what's the best way to connect up here? Like this? Oh, I should pay attention to what he's doing. So I should play at J18, right? Yeah, so he gave me an eye there. Let's see. What's the best way to keep all this connected here? Like that, I guess. Okay, so what else to do here? Don't think I need to respond to that. This side is unfinished here. And let's see, I can make sure that's all connected there. Honey underneath here. Connect. I'm giving him some sente moves here. Yeah, he can do that. I should probably turn here to finish this area off. I think I'm going to allow him to extend once more just so I get a solid connection here. And more liberties on this group in case he decides to turn with this group and try and fight inside. Something clever like that. Okay, we got this sealed off and connected. Yeah, we will not allow him to live in here. So we just have to make sure that he has nowhere to run to and that we are connected. Okay, let's make sure he doesn't have any eye space too. Okay, gotta stay connected here. Let's not get too fancy and get carried away. So what's the best way to do this? If I go here and he cuts there, I just connect. Okay, so this group, let's make sure it has two eyes since it's connected. It's connected through here to this. So I can come back to finishing the borders here and there. Where are the biggest remaining moves? I can poke in here. Well, I can get some sente moves. I might as well take them. This, I can poke here and then connect it in either direction. So, but that's gote after I connect. I can turn here. I can poke here. I guess he'll want to respond to that. Wonder if I had the wedge there. Then there are these moves here and there. I'm starting to run out of sente moves. Does he have a group I can undermine here? Don't see it. Yep, so we're going back to... yeah, he can fill in there. I can connect here. Go here, here. Okay, let's go ahead and get this one in, I guess. Let's connect there. Yeah, we can can block these various sides. So we'll just see what it adds up to at the end. It's hard to calculate. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 stones of mine that he captured. I captured 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 stones of his. So if we ignore the captures, then it's just this territory versus this territory versus this territory, and then he has this corner. Yeah, I may not have enough here. May not have enough territory. Okay, so if I connect here, then I can push in here. Yeah, I saw that. I was just noticing there was actually a point there. Whereas the push does not take away a point. Yeah, so I should have played there. Should have played where he did at G15. Getting near to the end. Yes, if I go there, it's a better connection than it gains 1 point in terms of the connection. Yeah, versus this kind of connection where I have to play inside over here. And I have to connect up over here. So there's just this one cutting point. This is all solid. Yeah, I can't really exploit that. These are dead inside, so it's just this one group, and then this group is all connected. And I just have 2 groups. And yeah, let's go ahead and make that a solid eye. Let's see, if I throw in here and he takes, there's a snapback here. Always be on the lookout for these little tricks. Let's see if he spots it. He missed. He missed the idea. So we'll see. If I win after this, we'll try and calculate if I should have lost. But this looks like a winning advantage to me. Okay, he passed. I'm going to pass. Unless there's any tricks down here. And we'll see what it adds up to. Okay, yeah, he's going to try a trick or two as well. Where is the cut here? Oh, there's no cut, though. This is all solidly connected now. Just need to make an eye. And also prevent him from making a living shape. Which shouldn't be too hard. Just got to make sure I got 2 eyes. Yeah, he has no room to make 2 eyes, and I have 2 eyes. Okay, he passed again. He was just going to try and get me back for taking his stones up there, but I didn't leave a weakness behind like that. That's right, I was forgetting about the Comey, too. I had to overcome his 5.5 points of Comey, so he might have actually been winning up to losing, up to the point where he lost those stones. Okay, he passed. So let's do the scoring. These are dead. These are dead. These are dead. These are dead. And that looks good, right? There's just 2 dame points, 2 blue points. Let's click done. And a 1 by 4.5 points. Yeah, that was a close game, so I needed that. Let's say thanks. And well, we'll check that out and see where the turning points were in that game. Bye now. I wanted to go over a couple of the turning points in this game. Let me point out, first of all, the funny win rate graph in the upper right here. It's kind of interesting. I start off behind because black has reverse Comey. So I have a 0, well, I have a 4% chance of winning. He has a 96% chance of winning. So I can't say it's 0, but not a very good chance of winning. But you see I gradually pick up during the early part of the game. I wanted to make a comment about this section in particular. Notice that black is playing all around, and there's nothing too wrong with this. The AIs like to do it, so you should probably get used to seeing it. What I wanted to say about it is you don't have to worry about it that much. If you just react normally, he approaches, you respond. If he doesn't follow up, like in the upper right corner, upper left corner here, he never followed up, then he owes a move there, and at some point he's going to have to pay that move. Or as we saw in the game, it actually can lead to trouble. So if you just respond normally, you don't have to worry about that you're falling behind because your opponent is making moves all over the board. When he comes back and plays the next move in the Joseki, then you'll get your chance to make a move too. So don't panic is my message, and just keep on playing. And when you get Sente, of course, you approach the open corners. So anyway, nothing has gone particularly badly for either side here. He's still got time to come back and protect this stone, but he never does. He gets involved in this pincer Joseki over here, and gradually things start to improve for me. So when I build a wall here and then counter pincer his pincer stone, I'm also putting pressure on this stone here, which never made a base. And now it can only make a base by attaching to my stone there, which will strengthen me. So you can see already that my evaluation is slowly starting to climb here. And so let's just go forward to the turning point. That's what I wanted to say about the beginning. Right here. This is where my first critical mistake is. These stones that he played in here are all dead, and I thought they were dead during the game, and the AI confirms it. I just misplayed this section right here. So what I did was I counted liberties incorrectly. I counted the liberties on this group, and I compared them to this group, which is surrounded. My other groups are to the outside, and I said I have more liberties, especially after I played this Hane here. I gave it a couple extra liberties, and so I was feeling pretty good. But I didn't take into account that these 4 stones can connect to these 4, and then that gives his group more liberties. So at this moment right here, I need to take a move out and take a time out and play a move here, which is this is a point I was looking at anyway. This is when you've descended here, you can jump into the corner. This is a common follow-up to the Joseki that we played in this corner anyway. So it was a move I was thinking about, and but I didn't play it. Instead, I played here, covering, and you can see I go from winning to losing in one move. And he jumps into the corner at the next opportunity. Oh, I had a couple chances to play it, but then once he jumps into the corner, then I'm losing this capturing race, and so there's no way of staving these stones. So my hard-fought, I fought my way from a losing position to a winning position, and then I gave it all away with that mistake, and now I have to fight my way back again. Now, I made the decision here just to give up. Well, I had no choice, but I'm sacrificing those stones. My decision was to try and build a wall here to get as much value out of the sacrifice as possible. And we can see the AI doesn't think much of this idea, but of course, the AI can always jump in here and destroy this. But I think in practical terms, having a wall that spans the whole board like this, that comes with a lot of value. And you see that I actually got a lot of territory later and gave myself some chances. So let's go to the next turning point. It's here. So right here, there's a nice little trick that I missed. Black has come in and he's trying to eat up my territory in the middle here, and he's reducing me to the point where he's going to be ahead. But actually, I have a chance here to cut him off, and it starts with this push here. So that's looking in two directions at once. It's looking. Let's see. Can I draw an arrow here? No, I can't. Let's back up. Well, he just blocked there. Anyway, it was looking at this direction, but it was also looking down in this direction. And I'm just threatening to cut this stone off, these stones off, so he has to connect. Then I can push through here, and they are cut off. Now, it turns out that he can play this push here and create some cutting points. And so this is all not clear cut. This is still 80% for him, 20% for me. But it gives me some chances, and it's an example of something I could have played later. And in fact, let's go to that next point. Right here, we move forward in the game, and I've created a solid wall here, so he has no opportunity to create any cutting points here. And at this point, this push is just winning. Now it's 80% in my favor. And let's see, it says he should give up those stones for the best try and play down here, and just let me cut through, sacrifice those 4 stones. But that really increased my area by a large amount. Remember, I've captured these stones over here. So I have this huge area that goes all like this. Kind of amazing. Let's see, I can push, no, he can push through there, and then I can keep him cut off with that move. And then he can jump in here and try and reduce me on this side. So he still has some chances here. It's not totally game over, but pretty strong winning chances for me. Anyway, that was a chance I missed there. And I think the graph is going up and down because I missed that a couple times in a row. That idea was sitting here for a while. So let's just go forward to the end. I wanted to look at the final position here. He should have connected right here. We filled in everything. And if he just connected, he's got a solid eye there. And there is a score estimator here. And I just wanted to show you that the estimator says Black is ahead by about 12 points. And I expect this is a pretty accurate estimate at this point. There's no doubt about which groups are alive and which groups are dead, and no reductions that we haven't taken. So if you think about the situation with the reverse Comey, he got 5.5 points of Comey. If I had 6.5, or if I had 5.5 instead of him having the 5.5, then this would be a 2-point game. So it's actually a pretty close game with our various offsetting mistakes. But he's just winning here because he had the reverse Comey. Here, let's turn that off and go back to the game. So yeah, in the game I was able to play here, and it's just a snapback here. He loses the entire group, and now I'm winning. We're now in this section of the game where I'm winning the rest of the way out, and that's how it ended. He tried a little invasion here, but it didn't work. Anyway, I just wanted to go over a couple of highlights there, give you the AI's impression of things. See you later. Bye.